let's make some super yummy bread. I just used up the last of our bread this morning, so I'm gonna make a couple more loaves here. So 2 1/4 teaspoons of yeast. I am using the Red Star Active Dry Yeast, and this is a cup of warm water. I'm mixing this up and then letting it sit for 10 minutes to proof the yeast. I just realized I forgot to press record, but I also added in 2 tablespoons of just like regular sugar in with the yeast and the water. This has been sitting for 10 minutes. It should be nice and bubbly just like that. Now that the yeast has proofed, I'm gonna add in the rest of my ingredients. So 3 cups of flour. I like to use the unbleached one, but it doesn't really matter, use what you have. 3/4 teaspoon of some salt. I like to add in 2 tablespoons of avocado oil, but you can also use like canola oil or vegetable oil. I mean, you can use what you have on hand, probably not olive oil though. I'm attaching the dough hook and then I'm gonna let this knead together for like 10 minutes. The dough is done kneading. I'm not gonna switch it to a different bowl, but I am gonna spray this one. Here's the consistency. It should be like just a tiny bit sticky, but obviously not too much. I'm gonna spray this with some avocado oil so it doesn't stick. Plop my dough right back in there. Cover this up with a towel and it'll sit for like an hour to an hour and a half, just depending on the temperature in your house, but it should double in size. My dough has doubled in size, so I'm just gonna punch it down, deflate all the air out of it. And then I'm spraying my loaf pan with avocado oil, and now we're gonna do the second rise. So I'm basically just shaping this into a loaf. And then it's gonna go into my loaf pan for about an hour to rise a second time. This has been rising for probably another hour. I preheated my oven to 350. I'm gonna stick this in for like 25 to 30 minutes. It should be nice and golden brown on top. But this is what it should look like after it's risen. It should be nice and poofy. I just pulled this loaf out of the oven. It was in there for about 30 minutes. I'm gonna do some melted butter on top. I do like to let mine rest in the pan for about 10 minutes before I pop it out, or it can fall apart. This is what the loaf ends up looking like. If you've never made bread before, try it. It's not that hard. It's actually very simple, super easy ingredients. Give it a shot.